Let's build a home for every single career in The Sims 4, but the budget for the home will be the real-life annual salary of that career, Part 5.
I am part of the EA Creator Network, so some packs were gifted to me and some packs I've purchased myself.
Okay, today's suggestion was very highly requested. It was like the top comment. It had a bunch of thumbs up on it, so I feel like I had to do this one. Today we're going to be building a house for an author. And as per usual, don't forget to comment down below which career we should build for in our next episode. And if you're new here, I'll also link the entire playlist down below so you can see all of the episodes thus far. But the writing career is another OG Sims 4 base game career where you start off as a writer's assistant making 200 simoleons a day. And after level 5, you can choose the author career branch where you can work your way to the top being a creator of the worlds, making nearly 2,800 simoleons per day. And to reach the top of the career in The Sims 4, you're obviously going to need the writing skill, so we're going to have to include a computer, and also the logic skill, so yet another chess table. As far as salary goes, there is no doubt that the top authors are raking in tens and tens of millions of dollars, but that's probably not the case for the average writer. So of course, I took myself to Google to figure out how much the average author actually makes, and I actually found the Authors Guild report for 2023. Apparently, the median income for a full-time author who writes romance and romance suspense novels is $37,000. According to this report, that's the highest earning genre as well. If you write for another genre, you make even less. So then I decided to take a deep dive into how authors actually make money. I'm sorry, by the way, if this is not interesting to anybody else. It's very interesting to me, though. If you go the traditional publishing route, which means you sell your book to like a big publishing company, there are two main ways you make money. The first way is the upfront like prepayment. So for example, you'll get a contract for $10,000 and you usually get that money in installments. So you don't get it upfront all at once, but at least that money is guaranteed. So at minimum, you're going to make 10 grand from your book. And the second way you make money is through royalties, which apparently is actually pretty difficult to get to that stage because you don't start earning royalties until you've paid off that first lump sum payment. So let's say your book is being sold for $20 on the shelves and you get a 10% commission, so you're only making $2 per sale. That means you're going to have to sell 5,000 copies of your book before you pay off that upfront $10,000. And then you can start making royalties on every sale after that. And allegedly, 80% of books don't even sell over 1,000 copies. Obviously, receiving $10,000 for your work isn't an insignificant amount of money, but it can take like 6 months plus to write an entire book. So yeah, it can be tough. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my educational podcast. Romance is my personal favorite genre of book, so we're going to be using that for our budget, which is $37,000. Comment down below what your favorite book genre is, and if you have any book suggestions for me, and let's get started. I just want to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Midas Merge. You guys know how much I love match and merge mobile games. They're my favorite way to wind down at the end of the day. It's also a way better alternative than like doom scrolling on TikTok because you actually get to have fun, if you know what I mean. And Midas Merge is special because it was actually created by the same designers as The Sims 3 and 4. So as Simmers, I feel like they understand us. You play in this beautiful fantasy land, except Nyx, the goddess of night, has decided to cast shadows over the entire garden. She seems pretty salty about something if you ask me. And now it's up to us to help King Midas and Queen Leah as they go on a journey to restore the Gardens of Gold. You'll need to hatch new creatures and feed them with magical items to get rid of those gloomy shadows and illuminate the land. There are more than 200 different creatures to discover, and they kind of end up becoming like your little pets. You care for them and watch them grow. Like, I am genuinely very invested in expanding my lands just so my capybaras have more room to run around. It's very similar to The Sims in that way, like guiding your characters through various life stages and giving them a better life. You get that similar sense of progression and accomplishment with Midas Merge. There's also some lore to uncover here, like what really is the drama between Nyx, Leah, and King Midas. But most importantly, one of my favorite parts about Midas Merge is that there are no mandatory ads. It's completely free, you can play it offline, which is so important to me to be able to play a game without disruptions. Click the link in my description or scan the QR code to download Midas Merge for free today on iOS and Android, and feel free to add me as a friend. We are on this cozy lot by the river in Windenburg. I absolutely love this lot because there's so much like built-in landscaping already. We have this beautiful like driveway pathway going up to the lot, as well as this like built-in backyard that kind of like extends your property. It's perfect for today because we don't have the largest budget in the world, so if I can save on some trees and some plants and stuff, I'll take it. I saw some comments saying that you guys wanted this home to be really cozy for an author, like lots of candles and fluffy rugs and warm colors. And now that the weather is turning very cold very quickly, like summer is just over, I think we are due for a nice cozy build, don't you think? Once again, I might be a little bit too ambitious with trying to do a 2-story home, but I just fell in love with this reference photo. I think it works perfectly for Windenburg. I think I have yet to let you guys down so far, so it's gonna be okay. I think the trick is just to make it a little bit smaller than we think, and we should be all good. There's a few mandatory bump outs we need to include. Grabbing this half-hipped roof for the top of it. I plan to use a lot of the Get Together expansion pack with this build, so I've just sorted by that pack for now in the catalog to create the exterior paint. I actually went ahead and split the roof into 2 separate half-gabled pieces so I could paint them separately. I want the design to go like inward, but obviously if it's one piece, it's just gonna go in one direction. So I think that looks a lot better. Unfortunately, I can't do it for these 2 roof pieces because they're an odd number, so it won't like split evenly down the middle, but I think that's okay. It's like less noticeable on these smaller roofs. Let's use this darker brick on the bottom half of the home. This is also from the Get Together pack, and perhaps these gray stones from the Horse Ranch expansion pack, and just a black brick on these bump outs. Let's go in with our black roof trim. Let's use something a bit thicker on the top pieces, and let's darken the roof shingles ever so slightly. And just going in with this Get Together stone foundation. For the stairs, let's use these gray ones from the Seasons expansion pack. And this arched door from the Get Together pack looks crazy accurate to the photo. It's almost as if the Sims team like used this photo when creating the pack, because I swear this pack has like all of the correct items. Okay, we're at 29,000 simoleons. We haven't even spent 10,000 on the exterior yet. Similar to our last episode, I think I'm gonna cut it off at around 25,000 simoleons just to make sure I have enough for the interior. We just need to go in with some finishing touches like our chimney and some landscaping, and then I think we should be done. We can't forget to go in with these gutter objects. I don't know why, I just absolutely love this object. It always adds like the perfect amount of depth and dimension to the exterior. On the back, I just went in with a very similar design with the windows, added some bump outs. I didn't want to add too much more depth because if we make the house too big, it will be kind of expensive. So just small little bump outs to create some dimension is all we need. And of course we have a back door and a small porch. I have like no money left. I wanted to stop at around 25,000 simoleons, so I think I'm gonna have to just add a little bit of landscaping out front and then move on to the interior. These base game hedges are only 45 simoleons and do take up quite a bit of space, so I think we can use one of these on either side. And these bushes are only 35 simoleons, so we can kind of anchor them off right here like so. I know we're already over budget, but I kind of want to put another hedge back here. I just feel like we need to put something. It is extremely annoying how it just kind of cuts off like this and doesn't like connect, but you know, this is what we're working with. Let's really take advantage of this terrain paint for our landscaping because it is free and we are short on cash. Just kind of blending out all of these edges here with some brown dirt, just adding some dimension basically to this nice green grass. I really want to use these wall vines. These are like my favorite item ever. I know we're out of money, but I think this is worth going over budget for because it just looks so pretty and we don't have enough money to add like flowers on the ground, but this is kind of like a 2-for-1 because it decorates the building and kind of acts as landscaping, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm telling myself at least, so I can justify it. Oh no, we forgot about outdoor lighting too, didn't we? Okay, well, guess I'm spending more money. Let's just do a few of these, like literally just 3. 2 on the front and 1 back here. Oh gosh, we also forgot an outdoor garbage bin. You guys, the costs just keep piling up. Okay, I'm cutting myself off. That's literally all we can do. I am gonna replace the mailbox though because this is free and it kind of acts as like free landscaping, free flowers because there's a nice flower on top of that. Okay, what a steal. We basically just made money here, you guys. Wait, okay, wait, I'm not cut off yet. I want to include the house number sign, you guys. I have to. I know I just said I was done, but this is mandatory. I've been putting this in all of my builds. It's like my new favorite item. I trust that you guys will understand and agree that this is worth the splurge. It's also only 35 simoleons, so if we're really crying over 35 simoleons, we have bigger problems. Okay, 13,000 simoleons later, and here is the cozy fancy exterior of our author's home. I think it looks really, really good for 13,000 simoleons. Obviously, we went a tad bit over budget, but I think it was all worth it because this looks really nice. I'm like really happy with this exterior. What do you guys think? As usual, comment down below if you guys think that 24,000 simoleons is going to be enough for the interior. Not to brag or anything, but I have a pretty good track record. Like, I've proven to be pretty good with money, if you ask me. Honestly, not trying to brag. It's just simply the facts. Okay, as usual, after all of the walls and the flooring and stuff, I have like no money left. But here is the floor plan. I believe it is the most efficient floor plan, but you guys can let me know otherwise. Down here, we're gonna have an open concept kitchen and dining room. We have the smallest bathroom in the world over here. It's just gonna be like a powder room, like a half bath. And then we'll have a living room over here. I want it to be kind of like a living room slash library for obvious reasons. And then up here, I think we're gonna be able to fit 2 bedrooms. So we have a primary bedroom on this side, a full bathroom that will be shared, and then a secondary or a kid's bedroom here. All of the rooms feel pretty spacious and generous, like it's not going to be too squishy. The problem is we only have 22,600 simoleons to furnish 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, a library, and the whole house basically. So yeah, I definitely feel like we were in a better position in our previous videos. I'm not really sure what happened. Maybe I got overly confident a little bit, but you know what? What can you do? It is what it is. Let's just do our best. This is kind of unexpected, but I'm actually going to do the bathrooms first. I just want to get them out of the way to make sure we have all of our essentials. I don't usually do this. Like, bathrooms are not very interesting to me, but you know it's bad when I'm starting with the bathrooms first, you guys. This vanity with the sage green underneath is super cute. Now, what are the odds we can find a mirror swatch that matches that faucet? Oh my gosh, wait. Is this the exact matching shade? What? I was kind of joking, but this matches perfectly. The mirror is from Get Together, but the sink is from the Horse Ranch pack. Let's grab this green wallpaper to match our green vanity, and that's pretty much going to be it for this bathroom. I'm quickly just copying this bathroom upstairs as well so we can get it over with and move on. I just changed up the swatches a tiny bit so it's slightly different, and also adding a bath mat. Okay, there we go. Our bare minimum bathrooms are done and accounted for. We have 1.5 ready to go. So we have 21,000 simoleons to do the rest of the home. I do feel a little bit better knowing that those 2 rooms didn't take up that much money. I kind of want to change the layout and put the kitchen on this side, mainly because it's darker on this side, and yeah, I want to save the nice bright side for like the office and the library. Since it's the main focus of the build, I feel like it should get the better side of the home, you know? We're going pretty simple with the appliances and the kitchen. I'm using these cabinets from the Horse Ranch pack. Oh, I forgot that there was a base game update that gave us more swatches. Look at all these new swatches for this hood fan. Yes! Oh my gosh, wow, that just made my day. I actually love this hood fan, but it always annoyed me so much that there were only 3 swatches. Now there's such good neutral ones. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, they also updated this one. Let's go. For whatever reason, I enjoy more when we get more swatches to existing items than like getting a brand new kit or a stuff pack. I honestly really love all of the objects we have already. I just want more swatches. Now I'm gonna make a dining table area right here maybe. Oh gosh, how badly do I want to include this like white marble table? The only problem is it's 1,300 simoleons, so that would just be a bad financial decision, right? Maybe I can use this one from the Love Struck pack. This one feels like it has a similar vibe, but it's more budget friendly. I feel as if this is the responsible and mature decision. We mustn't blow the budget on a beautiful marble table. Ugh, it's so difficult trying to be a responsible adult. I don't want this burden anymore. Let's just be rich and not have to worry about any of this stuff. You know what? The circle table actually just looks kind of dumb, so I'm gonna go with the rectangular one instead. Yeah. What can I say? It's tough out here. It's just one bad decision after another. It feels so empty in here. Should I be doing like an island counter or something? Like what's the matter? Why are the vibes off? Truthfully, the dining room should be in this nook here, right? Like that makes the most sense. And then the kitchen should actually be on this back wall. Get rid of this window. That's just not doing us any favors. Then we can do an L-shaped kitchen like this or something. Let's grab some of these cozy stools for the island here. You guys also wanted me to include a lot of like cozy, fluffy rugs. So I'm definitely gonna use like basically every single one in this build. Starting with this 90 simoleon rug from the Book Nook kit. For the walls, I definitely want something light, bright, and neutral. Oh my goodness, I literally cannot make up my mind. Now the kitchen feels too dark, so we're gonna change it. I just wish I wasn't so indecisive. Like, why must I be this way? Okay, I'm not even joking. I need to go, like, contemplate my life choices for a long time, and I'll be back once I've decided what this room is supposed to look like. Okay, wait, I'm back. That literally took 2 seconds. All I needed to do was add a pure white wallpaper that had some texture, and all of a sudden I'm happy with this room again. I don't know why. It was just looking so dark and weird before, but I think we're back, baby. I can't help but notice that there is a blank wall over here, which would be perfect for a painting. Any suggestions, anybody? Oh gosh, not the egg painting being 450 simoleons. What are we, made of money? Oh, the wine painting is 5 simoleons cheaper. I think we can justify that, right? Oh yeah, we're fine. If we can't afford the egg painting, my second choice is always the wine painting. And since the wine painting is 5 simoleons cheaper, I would say that is a smart financial decision and it's justified. So yeah. That's gonna be it for our open concept kitchen and dining area. It was kind of a struggle, like more of a struggle than it needed to be. Now let's move on to the main event, which is the library, the living room, the writing office, all of that good stuff. Basically just all of the activities that we need to become a master author. One of the necessary skills, if you do recall, is the logic skill, so I will have to include a chess table. Of course, we're just gonna grab the cheapest one because we are responsible with money. And my vision for this space is more or less just the Book Nook kit thrown up all over this room. I want shelves upon shelves of books all over the place. Maybe this can also double as like a TV stand or something. Let's use our favorite couch ever, which is this one. Yes, I just declared that on camera. I think the day has finally come. I like this couch from the Book Nook kit more than the Dream Home Decorator sectional couch, you guys. Okay, I've used most of the objects from the kit in this room already. I do want to go in with this lamp. I had originally planned to put a TV here, but now I'm kind of thinking I'm not going to put a TV. One, because it's kind of expensive, but two, they have all of these books and they clearly, you know, love books. So their primary source of entertainment would be reading and not watching TV, you know? Let's just be so real for a second too, you guys. We cannot afford a TV. I don't know where all of our money went, but we can't afford a TV. I think it's totally fine, you know? We have to take a break from the TV every once in a while, and this person's trying to become a successful author. They don't have time to watch TV. Let's use this desk from the Horse Ranch pack as a subtle nod to our kitchen. This is the computer that actually comes with the writer career, so I think this is a good choice. And I will never miss an opportunity to splurge on a nice office chair because back health is important. I would know, because my back in real life is seriously messed up. You guys were really helpful several videos back in giving me some tips on my back health. I go to my RMT for massages. I've been working on my core strength and my lower body strength. I honestly don't know what to do anymore. I think I just need to get like a new pillow and a new bed because it's always the worst when I wake up for some reason. It feels like every single night I sleep on it wrong. Maybe that's just a consequence of getting older though. Okay, we're at the 10,000 simoleon mark and we have basically all of our living room essentials. We have a nice cozy space to read an infinite amount of books. We have a chess table for logic skill and a kind of office area so we can do all of our writing. I'm pretty confident that we're not going to need 10,000 simoleons to do the entire upstairs, but I think it's best we move up there anyways, get the upstairs done, and then with whatever budget we have left over, we can add our finishing touches to the downstairs. Starting with the primary bedroom, let's go in with this bed from the Growing Together pack. I'm actually not a fan of the majority of these swatches. I think some of the patterns are just a little much for my taste. Some of the neutral ones like this one are okay though. These Horse Ranch end tables have a similar wood tone. Oh, I would love to use this bookshelf with the ladder from the What is that? The Crystal Creation Stuff Pack? I feel like any book lover would absolutely love this bookshelf. Growing up, I was actually obsessed with reading. You know how at the end of the school year, you would get a summer reading list to read over the summer? It was always mandatory to read only 2 books from the list, but I was one of those kids that would read a lot of them. I remember going to the library as a kid during the summer and signing up for their like summer reading program where you would go and get like stickers and stuff. That was honestly so much fun. They need to have that for adults. I think it was when I got a little bit older I discovered gaming. Games like The Sims 2 and Animal Crossing and MapleStory. I think that's kind of when my summers became about gaming with my brother and my friends and not so much about reading like all day every day. I also feel like we just had so much more time as kids to fully immerse yourself in reading all the time. It's that sweet spot in your childhood where you're old enough that you still remember everything, but you're not old enough that you had to get a summer job. That specific time period is like very good memories for me. I used more money than I anticipated for this room. I think this bookshelf was like over 1,000 simoleons, so that's why, but I used a good combination of growing together, Horse Ranch. I think these are from the new Love Strike expansion pack. This plant is from Cottage Living. These hanging light fixtures are from the Blooming Rooms kit. So yeah, I kind of used a lot of different packs to put together this fresh but simple and bright primary bedroom. It's kind of a big room, so it would actually cost a lot of money to clutter it up a ton, but I think this is just the right amount of clutter for this room, with this bookshelf being kind of like the main event. We have just over 5,000 simoleons to create our kids' bedroom. I'm pretty sure we're not going to run out of money. I think last time I made a kids' bedroom with like under 2,000 simoleons. This is a good opportunity though to use the new Storybook Nursery Kit. This was made in collaboration with a very talented CC creator called Sixum, and they are an OG CC creator in the community, so you've probably definitely heard of them. But the fact that this kit is literally called Storybook Nursery and we're making a house for an author, we couldn't ask for better circumstances. As always, I am going to attempt to use all of the new items in this room. Obviously, if we run out of money, then that might be a problem, but usually kids and toddler items are pretty cheap, so fingers are crossed. This is honestly crazy. Like, all of these objects are so gorgeous. Look at these little baby clothes too. These are so cute. We finally have kids clothing to put on these racks. Up until now, we only have like adult clothes. It even comes with a bookcase, which is perfect because you know this kid is gonna grow up to be a reader. That did cost 1,700 simoleons though, so we might run out of money. I just sized up this rug. Look at how beautiful it is. And even though it's sized up, look at how detailed all of the textures are. Like, it doesn't look super blurry. And the kit came with this lovely wallpaper, which is so pretty. A lot of really subtle, colorful swatches, which is perfect because it is a little bit busier. Remember when I said earlier in the video that I don't need any more kits? I just need more base game swatches. If the kits are gonna look like this, then I do want more kits. I changed my mind. At the end of the day, I think it just comes down to the simple concept of quality over quantity. Quality items like this just feel like so worth it to me. Going in with this cute tasseled lamp from the new kit. Wow, we even got these blocks but in like these neutral wood colors. I feel like I might as well set up the room for an infant or a toddler. That way we can actually fit 2 kids in here and you can also pick what's best for your gameplay. It's kind of funny how all of these items like completely upstage everything from growing together. To finish off this room, I'm just swapping out the light fixture to this one from Cottage Living. And that's all the money I can possibly spare on this bedroom. We definitely went a little bit over budget here, but it was totally worth it because look at how pretty this toddler and infant room is. I imagine this author writes a lot of fantasy books and then of course wants to give their kids like a fantasy dream bedroom as well, just like how it is in the books that they write. So even though we have like no money left, I have no regrets. I absolutely love this room. This didn't necessarily go to plan because I had anticipated having more money left over for finishing touches. 121 simoleons left. We have like no curtains in this home, which is too bad, but it's probably fine because it's not like anyone can really see into their house. They live in like the middle of nowhere. This snowy escape rug is only 15 simoleons and it's perfect by the door. I would like to put a mirror by the door, perhaps a full-length one if I can afford it. This eco lifestyle one seems to be the cheapest. This $30 plant from the Horse Ranch pack. And with 36 simoleons left, we can only afford this one pair of shoes here. This Discovery University thing is $0 for some reason. I can put that by the door. Oh, this coffee cup. We can put this coffee cup somewhere. Where should we put it? upstairs maybe, on their bedside table. That would be perfect. And with that, we have one simoleon left, so that's gonna be it for our author's home. With only 37,000 simoleons, we managed to make a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 2-story home, you guys. I'm incredibly happy with this upstairs, especially the kids' bedroom. It is so pretty, and the downstairs is not bad either. The kitchen and dining room is so spacious, but still cozy, especially with these fuzzy rugs. And then the living room has everything you need to become a successful author. I'm happy we decided not to include a TV because, let's be honest, we did kind of run out of money. But I feel like things have been going way too smoothly for this series. We were bound to run into some obstacles and have to make some sacrifices. We can't just always get what we want. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and liked how this one turned out. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you want to see me build next. As per usual, if you guys are planning on making a purchase on thesims.com or the EA app, please consider using code DoctorAshley so 5% of your purchase will go towards supporting me instead of to EA. The series is so much fun to make. I really hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm loving learning about the careers in The Sims, but also in real life. So with that being said, I can't wait to see what you guys suggest for next week. And as usual, I hope you guys all have a very, very, very above average day. Love you.